Coming up on News in Depth, religious leaders seek divine intervention to arrest social ills in Rose Hall. Curriverton Hotel owner charged with murder for hire, and legal action being taken to dethrone GPSU President Patrick Yard. News in Depth begins now. With tonight's edition of News in Depth, I'm Alpha Wharton. Thanks for joining us. First up, religious leaders sought divine intervention to arrest the social ills affecting young people in the community of Rose Hall.
Some religious leaders are seeking divine intervention to create a positive influence in the minds of young people of Rose Hall Town. The leaders held a prayer march throughout the community on Sunday with the aim of taking back their community from evil forces. The action was driven by the recent developments in the community where a number of young people were arrested and charged for murder and robberies over the past few months. The police in B Division has labeled the community as a haven for criminal elements, and the church leaders want that stigma to be removed from the community.
We have discovered that over the many years there have been an increase in violence, there have been an increase in so many things that have been affecting our people. And as a Church of Jesus Christ, we want the youth to understand that there is hope. And the Bible provides that hope.
In this society we have the crime rate one: suicide, drugs, promiscuity, drunkenness, and people in general forgetting God in that sense.
We are here to let the community know that we want God to take back our town, and we want Rose Hall to be a town that will be having a good name. When people hear about Rose Hall, they will hear about good things. So we are here and we believe God is able, with his mighty way, to bring the town back to its former state.
The high point of the march came at the Rose Hall outpost when the leaders decided to pray for the police officers who are offering them protection.
We pray this afternoon, oh Father, that let them know that they'll be called to serve and to protect, oh Father, and God, and to uphold the law, oh Father, that they have characters, oh God, and citizens who able to respect them, oh Father.
And young people are related and ready to take up the challenge to influence their peers in a positive way.
Yeah, I see a lot of hope in this community.
Well, I could help pray for them and help encourage them in Christ.
I feel this march will help to benefit the community of Rose Hall Town. Not alone, it helps to bring out people to know God much more better.
The leaders said this is the beginning of the churches coming together and playing their roles in creating a crime-free community.
We will return with more news on the other side of this break.
Hey, looky there. Let me go techie boots.
Boots? No, mama, I ain't gonna get lock up teeth in a big stinky 30-second boots. Plus, it can be more cheaper online. And don't get my favorite color, pink. Let me go on.
Online shopping. Cheaper, faster, better. Pass back.
Morning. Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abbey butter spread. A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol, Abbey is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abbey is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
A man's beer.
Welcome back. The owner of a Curriverton hotel has been charged with murder for hire in the city. A Curriverton businessman was today released on $1.5 million bail for murder for hire. The man, 65-year-old Ganesh Rajkumar, who resides in the city, appeared before Chief Magistrate Anne McLennan in the Georgetown Magistrates Court. The court was told that Rajkumar allegedly hired Mark Sandy to murder one Roger Connors. Senior counsel Neil Boston, representing Rajkumar, told the court that Sandy, who was employed by his client, fabricated the story after learning that the businessman was preparing to do business with the Ghana Bank for Trade and Industry. Rajkumar was released on bail on condition that he lodged his passport with the authorities and reported the Criminal Investigations Department on a regular basis. Rajkumar, who owns the Arawak Hotel in Carriffeton, will make another court appearance on March 28.
Hi, honey. Your family will love new Abe butter spread. Thank you, Mommy. A heart-healthy choice with no cholesterol. Abe is ready to use right out of the fridge. Smooth, spreadable, rich and creamy, Abe is a great tasting butter spread. Try it today.
Nothing compares to the class and beauty of Beeson Windows and Doors, engineered by professionals and built to last longer than the competition. Buy 10 windows and get one 24x16 bathroom window absolutely free. No tricks, no gimmicks, and no hidden fees. Prices starting from $13.5 VAT inclusive. So visit our showroom today at Lot 1228 New Eccles Industrial Site or BPAT's building on Regent Street and save big on UPVC or aluminum windows. To order now, call 622-4197 or 226-1292.
Legal action afoot to unseat GPSU's President Patrick Yard by disappointed public servants.
Some public servants are calling for long-serving head of the Guyana Public Service Union, Patrick Yard, to step down and plans on taking legal action to unseat Yard from his chair. At a picketing exercise in front of the union's headquarters in Shift Chanjapal Drive, the public servants said that after 30 years, the union is in need of new direction. Two former senior members, Karen Corbin and German Hermanstein, are leading the charge and are accusing the Yard of failing public servants over the years. In addition to that, the public servants said for over a decade, the books of the union were not audited.
The ground that we will take him, Mr. Yard, is the transparency of the election. That is one, and his ability to run for president again, taking into consideration that he's way above the retire age in the public service.
He has been there for decades now, and the union's fortunes continue to decline under Yard's presidency. Membership declined drastically, accounts not being audited for many years. People public servants not interested in becoming members of the union because of him.
Both Corbin and Hermanstein believe that they were unfairly treated by Yard during their time at the union. Now the hope is that they can mobilize support from across the country to try to get Yard out from the grassroots level, since in their view the executives of the union are all in his corner.
That's a wrap for this edition of News in Depth. Do join us again, same time tomorrow for another edition.